Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to BMKG Auditorium for BMKG UK Student Scholarship Departure Ceremony today, 7 September 2023. Before starting the event, let us first praying according to our respective religions and beliefs. The prayer begins. Thank you. Excellency, Honorable awardees, ladies and gentlemen. Next, singing the Indonesian national anthem and Mars BMKG, we kindly request you to stand up. Thank you. Please be seated. Excellency, Honorables, worthy ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please welcome the head of Center for Education and Training of BMKG to deliver her report. To Dr. Nelly Florida Riama, the time is yours.
Honorable Head of BMKG, Ibu Profesor Sri Kolifan Karnawati, Honorable Bapak Muslim Daumen, British Staff Welfare for Indonesia and Timor Leste, Honorable Bapak Mahasiswa, Director of Business Council, Honorable Representative from LPDP, Pak Ahmad, Honorable Executive Secretary of BMKG, Bapak Budi Sutrisno, Honorable Deputy Director General for Meteorology, Bapak Wismanto, Honorable Deputy Director General for Instrumentation, Calibration, Communication. Good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May prosperity be with all of us. First of all, I would like to welcome you from the BMKG Auditorium in Jakarta on the occasion of BMKG UK Students Scholarship Departure Ceremony 2023. This ceremony serves as a symbol of BMKG and UK University mutual collaboration as part of our journey of the BMKG Human Capital Development Program. In this regard, please allow me to deliver a brief report on this event and also on the BMKG Human Capital Development Program. Ibu Profesor Nikolika Karnawati, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. SCM program or Human Capital Development Program was started last year as one initiative to prepare BMKG student personnel for its endeavor to become a world-class and global player organization. The goal of this strategic initiative is clear: to produce 500 young talented doctors by 2030. Some major activities that were designed for the program are talent scouting, preparing talents to be eligible to the university and to compete for scholarships like LPD and other major scholarships, and identifying the areas of research and field network with the university, both national and overseas. I still remember our journey with UK University starting a year ago. Professor Nikolika and I traveled from Antalya, PTA, to London in the middle of the night on 19th of October 2022. From London to Exeter, continued to Cambridge, and headed up to Leeds, and finally went down to London. Our total trip was more than 1,000 kilometers, 4 nights, and stayed in 4 different hotels. It is very exhausting, of course, but it was a very pleasant journey indeed. A week later, by the invitation of the UK Embassy in Singapore, Asia, Professor Nikolika and other colleagues from the BMKG met Pak Summer and Pak Muhammad from the British Council. And here we are now. With the assistance of our colleagues at the British Council, we have started a collaboration with UK University. Then we are given a chance to present about the program in front of many representatives of UK University. Earlier this year, 21 universities submitted expressions of interest to work with BMKG in this program. After a rigorous selection process, we have selected 10 universities including Imperial College London, University of Newcastle, University of Birmingham, University of Cambridge, University of East Anglia, University of Edinburgh, University of Exeter, University of Leeds, and University of Reading, and University of Sheffield. Having Professor Dwi Korita as alumni of University of Leeds
and Bapak Dwi Budi Sutrisno as alumni of University of Newcastle serves as our motivation and an inseparable part of our journey. And this morning, Pak Sestama or Pak Dwi Budi Sutrisno mentioned about English connection. So I think it's true. Even even the former UK ambassador, His Excellency Mr. Owen Jenskin, asked me when we met several months ago whether University of Sheffield is part of 10 UK University, as he is the alumni from there. The collaboration of BMKG and this university has proven effective. After we prepared a list of eligible candidates who preferred to go to UK University, the university actively searched for matched talents and sent them an offering. Each person can receive up to 4 or 5 offers. By now, many of the talents from the first list have obtained the letter of acceptance. The second list now has also grown to more than 100 eligible talents. We expect the number of UK universities who collaborate with BMKG will also grow. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the first semester of our SDM Unggul program was very promising. In total, 67 talents successfully secured their scholarship for various overseas universities. The scholarship include 30 from LPDP, 7 from Australia, 8 from New Zealand, 7 from Taiwan, 8 from BMKG, and a few more. As expected, the UK university has been the destination with the greatest number of awardees, with 23 of the 67 awardees will travel to the United Kingdom next week. 16 of them are here with us today. You can meet them in your right side, my right side. And 7 of them are joining us in Zoom. The young ladies and gentlemen are the successful winners who will be departing for the United Kingdom. We hope this successful first step will bring more great results ahead. Right now, 131 candidates are in the final step of the second period of LPDP scholarships. Many of them have also expressed their interest to go to the UK to pursue their master and PhD. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to take this opportunity to thank our colleagues from the British Council and LPDP for the great collaboration that made this inaugural year of the program successful. And also, of course, by the support of the UK Embassy. I would like also to extend our gratitude for BMKG high-level management, especially Ibu Professor Dwi Korita Karnawati, for the continuous support given. Lastly, I want to congratulate all candidates who have fought hard for the chance to pursue their dream and prove to the others that it is possible. Thank you for your kind attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Excellency, honorable ladies and gentlemen, for the next agenda, please welcome Director of British Council to deliver his remark. To Mr. Samarjia, the stage is yours.
Professor Ibu Direkrita, Pak Mat, Pak Dewi Budi, Pak Agam, Ibu Nelly, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Selamat pagi. As you can see, I am excited to be here because as you have heard from Ibu Nelly, I think it's about October last year when Ibu Professor Direcrita, Ibu Nelly, myself and my colleagues Mohaimi and Nadia were meeting in a restaurant in Jakarta when we talked about this, and I still vividly remember the conversation. Fast forward 8-9 months later, here we are with real results. So I couldn't be happier. Congratulations. So I head up the British Council in Indonesia and Southeast Asia. We are the UK's international organization for cultural relations and education opportunities. And we have been working in Indonesia since 1948. That's right. So as you can see from the logo, we're celebrating our 75th anniversary this year in Indonesia, which is extraordinary. 3/4 of a century dedicated to building trust, connections between the people of Indonesia and the people back in the UK. And I think this partnership, this initiative is a fine example of what we do in connecting our two countries through people-to-people engagement. So thank you for allowing us to do our work in this way. I also want to talk about the UK. Many of you know the UK as a country famous for its football or music or history. But actually, UK is also renowned for its higher education. So the UK has been a leader in academia for centuries. 4 of the top 10 universities in the UK, in the world, are in the UK. 1 in 7 world leaders have studied in the UK. So the UK's higher education offer is renowned for its high quality delivery, for its critical thinking, for its international exposure for the students, making the UK one of the top destinations in the world for international students. So you can be rest assured when you go to the UK, you'll have a fantastic experience interacting with other like-minded students from all over the world. And when it comes to science and research, the UK also punches above its weight. The consistent high quality of science, research, and education in the UK means that even though our country only represents 0.9% of the world's population, we have produced 14% of the world's most highly cited scientific research. Since 2007, the impact of that research has been ranked number 1 amongst the G7 countries. So again, when you are studying in the UK, you will be working alongside some of the best minds in the world, using some of the best technology in the world. So let me move on to BMKG. This is my first visit to the fantastic BMKG office in Jakarta, and I'm certain this will be the start of many visits. I really admire the important mission of BMKG to coordinate, observe, collect, and provide reliable data on atmospheric, climate, and geophysics phenomenon, as well as fostering collaboration with international partners. Climate change is real. For a country as large as Indonesia with 17,000 islands, it's crucial the work that BMKG does to provide that reliable data to inform not only scientists and researchers, the government, but also the general public. But it also takes a strategic vision like the one shared by Ibu Professor Direcrita to invest on the future leaders like yourself to really develop that human capital that will carry the future work of BMKG and also the rest of Indonesia. So in that sense, we're extremely proud from the British Council to have been given the opportunity to work hand in hand with Ibu Nelly and other colleagues in BMKG to enable this partnership to blossom. So from the start of the conversation to drafting the terms of reference to sharing the opportunity amongst the UK sector in getting more than 30 proposals, selecting the final 10, and now seeing all of you sitting here and online getting ready to go to the UK. So I think that process has been enjoyable, but not without its challenge. So I want to take this opportunity to thank the senior management team of BMKG, Ibu Professor Directorita, Bapak Dewi Budi, for your vision, and also the fantastic BMKG team led by Ibu Nelly for the hard work in the past 10 months to make it happen. So I would say a round of applause to Ibu Nelly and Ibu Directorita and the rest of the BMKG team. And of course, I want to thank the support from LPDP, which is a fantastic partnership. We hope that this will set an example for other public office to join forces. Thank you, Pak Agam. And of course, thank you to support from my colleagues at the British Embassy, led by Pak Matt, and thank you. And my amazing team at the British Council, especially Muhammad and Linda and others who have worked hard on this partnership. Finally, I want to talk to the awardees, those sitting here and those joining us online. Congratulations. You should be really proud of what you have achieved and what you are about to embark. I am jealous that you could take, and you are allowed to take a year or more off to focus on studying on a subject in an amazing country like the UK. And not only will you get the academic excellence the UK offers, but also, as we were discussing earlier, you'll get the exposure to the rich cultural heritage in the UK and the international exposure, making friends with people from all over the world. So I wish you the best of luck. From the British Council, we are honored to have played a small part in your journey to the UK. We also care about you when you come back from the UK. So this community of UK alumni is growing in Indonesia. So I hope you will follow in the footsteps of Ibu Professor Directorita, Bapak Dewi Budi, to become members of our UK alumni so that we can continue to support you and celebrate your successes and inspire many more from BMKG and the rest of Indonesia to benefit from the world-class education offered by the UK. So thanks very much, everybody, especially our partner, our friend from BMKG on this special moment, which we hope will be the starting point of a long-term partnership up to 2030 and beyond to produce the future human capital, the future talents and future leaders for BMKG and Indonesia. Thank you very much. Terima kasih.
Excellency, honorable ladies and gentlemen, next we will watch together brief profile of BMKG awardees.
In a world that's continuously evolving, the imperative to deepen our comprehension, refine our skills, and unlock our potential has never held more importance. Innovation is intricately woven into progress. Together with the Meteorology, Climatology, and Geophysics Agency, BMKG, we strive forward. The Human Capital Development Plan by BMKG, producing 500 doctoral graduates to drive the advancement of science and technology in weather and atmospheric research, climate change, and geophysics and earth science for a better Indonesian society. With unwavering support from BMKG, 23 of employees have gained golden opportunities to pursue their education in the United Kingdom. 8 individuals embarking on doctoral programs and 15 individuals pursuing master's degrees across 10 leading universities. Together, the scientific future and tangible contributions to Indonesia draw closer.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Prabu Aditya. I'm a weather forecaster at Ranai Meteorological Station. I'm very honored to be one of the awardees that can pursue my master's degree in University of Reading, majoring applied meteorology and climate with management. I believe with dedication, hard work, persistence, and the support from BMKG through Human Capital Development Plan program, my dream comes true. With this opportunity, I hope I could contribute more to the BMKG in increasing the accuracy of the weather forecast in Indonesia. Thank you and have a nice day.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Zen Putri. I am very honored to be one of the candidates from BMKG Indonesia whom will pursue master's degree in the United Kingdom. Currently, I am working as a meteorologist at Fatmawati Soekarno Meteorological Station, and I will pursue my master's degree in applied meteorology at the University of Reading. I am here to express my gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, my parents and friends whom accompany me towards this journey, and also to my beloved agency BMKG. I will never be here if it wasn't from BMKG's Human Capital Development Plan program. Through this program, I become a well-prepared candidate and successfully awarded a fully funded scholarship from LPDP. All in all, I hope that all of us will graduate with a distinction result and not only obtain new skills and knowledge, but also broaden our networking so that we can have better influence on our work and society. Thank you and have a nice day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Excellency, honorable ladies and gentlemen, we proceed to the next agenda. The next is remark of the Excellency British Chartered Affair for Indonesia and Timor-Leste. His Excellency Mr. Matthew Downing, the time is yours.
Professor Dwi Korita, Ibu Nelly, Pak Sama, Pak Agam, Pak Budi, distinguished researchers, staff from BMKG, all those who are departing to the UK shortly for their degrees, colleagues from British Council, colleagues from the British Embassy. I'm honoured, I'm delighted, and I'm so excited to be here. So thank you so much for the invitation and allowing me to be part of this event today. And thank you for letting me into such a beautiful building, an area that you have. Pak Summer and I were saying that in the British Council and British Embassy, we haven't got anything as good as this. So we will be coming back for more events, I'm sure. I wanted to thank Professor Dwi Korita and all of the team for your ongoing support, not just with this scholarship scheme, which is a great thing to be doing, but also the wider support that you've been giving and the work with British Council. And my thanks also to Pak Summer and the British Council team. This is an amazing opportunity, and the facilitation and the work that British Council has done, bringing those UK universities together with BMKG, is really important, and I hope that it continues for many years into the future. I was delighted to see the list of universities that are part of the programme this year included the one that I went to, which was Cambridge University. But I didn't see anyone who was actually going there. So next year, please have someone who's going to Cambridge University as well. Today's send-off ceremony and this scholarship program and the degrees that you're going to be going to do is a really positive example of UK-Indonesia cooperation. And a big part of my job in the embassy and the whole of the embassy team is about bringing the UK and Indonesia closer together. And I was delighted a couple of weeks ago that I was able to be part of another ceremony, which was awarding scholarships to over 40 Indonesian and Timor-Leste scholars to go to the UK to study for master's degrees through our Chevening Scholarship Scheme. And I was delighted to hear that Pak Budi was also a sort of previous Chevening scholar, so some very good links there. So we do this kind of scholarship scheme and it's a really good way of bringing people together, but this is another really amazing opportunity to bring the UK and Indonesia closer together on something very practical and something that we can all get behind and see the benefit of in the coming years. It's great that British Council were able to help with the 30 universities who originally put forward proposals to be part of the scheme, and then going through that robust process to select 10 partner universities for this year, all of whom are really good. And I want to say a massive congratulations to all of those who are going to be going to the UK. I loved at the end of the video where it said, UK, we're coming. You're going to have a great time. As Pak Summer was saying, you're going to be going to some great universities. You're going to be surrounded by great researchers, great technology, world-class institutions. But also, and I'm very biased, the UK is a great place to be as well. So a bit like Summer, I'm very jealous of you having this opportunity to go to the UK and study. Please do enjoy the experience, get all that experience and expertise from the academic study, but also enjoy the different culture and the chance to get to know the UK better so that we can work together as friends and partners in the years to come. And our embassy and British Council, we very much support BMKG's ambition to have 500 doctoral scholars by 2030, and I hope that we continue to work together with you in that ambition. And it's important that we do that sort of thing and that kind of cooperation, because the sort of issues that you are all working on affect not just Indonesia and not just the UK, but the whole world. So the more we can do together, the better. And I know that we've already got various areas of cooperation, such as the long-standing partnership with the UK's Met Office, with a Weather and Climate Science in Service Partnership Southeast Asia programme, which is working to improve the global and regional forecasting systems and understanding issues like high impact weather. We'll carry on working with you, we'll carry on supporting you with this ambition to build a world-class research ecosystem. And I'm confident that this scholarship program and these doctoral places will help do just that. So let me close by just reiterating a lot of what you've already heard from other speakers as well. This is a great opportunity. We're so grateful to be part of it. We very much look forward to working with you in the future. And for all those going to the UK, well done and have an amazing time. Terima kasih.
Excellency, honorable ladies and gentlemen, our next agenda is the remark of the head of the Agency for Meteorology, Climatology and Geophysics of Republic of Indonesia to Professor Dwi Korita Karnawati. The stage is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. His Excellency Bapak Matthew Downing, the British Charge d'Affaires for Indonesia and Timor-Leste. Honorable Bapak Samasia, thank you very much. The Director of British Council, the Honorable Representative for the Indonesian Government LPDP, Bapak Adam. Terima kasih sekali. Well, all of them are our angels, yeah. The angels of BMKG, which help us to open the golden gate towards the golden future. Yeah. Thank you very much. Applause for all of them. Distinguished colleagues from the British Embassy, the group of angels as well, of Indonesia and Timor-Leste, the British Embassy of Indonesia and Timor-Leste, from the British Council, LPDP, and BMKG, especially from Center for Education and Training. Here we have the director is another angel from BMKG, which help us to move forward to open the golden gate for our future, a golden future, as well as the trainee Bapak Widada Sulistya. Yeah, he's one of the professor in the center, and several other colleagues. I'm sorry I could not mention one by one. Of course, because of the strong support from Mr. Dwi Budi Sulistya, Dwi Budi Sutrisno, Sulistya is Bapak, Dwi Budi Sutrisno, yeah, which is also British alumni, which helped us about 1 year ago, last June. It's about 6th of June, yeah, I said about, yeah. In our national Rakornas, National Coordination Meeting in Bogor, we decided, yes, we have to shift the budget allocation, which is actually not for the human resources development, not to support this program. It was from other allocation, was approved to be allocated just inclusively, spatially, to prepare our human resources, our human capital, in order to be accelerated to achieve the doctoral degree, which is projected before 2030, there must be a new 500 doctors in meteorology, climatology, and geophysics. The approval is in the Rakornas, National Coordination Meeting. It was, I always remember why, because it was at my birthday. I'm so sorry. It is not designed to be in my birthday. Actually, it was not because of that, but it was because of our awareness about the future of Indonesia and the future of the planet Earth. So this is the background why we have this program. So thanks to all of you which support the decision. It is national decision, and luckily when we bring to the member of parliaments, at the beginning it was a slightly challenge. Why should that much amount of budget should be allocated to something which was not actually it was prepared but not yet being allocated. After our proposal. So thanks to all of you, which has been worked very hard to make it happen. Well, let me continue. I have to say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to all of you. Good morning. May prosperity be upon us all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, again, we really thankful for all of this effort. And again, please allow me to illustrate how serious, how scared, how serious, how frightened if we are not working on this, if we are not going to decide to send hundreds of young talented BMKG staff to study abroad, especially to UK. So Mbak Oke, would you please to show the illustration about this frightening future? It was also discussed in the World Economic Forum that what the one most frightening to all the people in the global life is not the pandemic anymore. It is also not the war anymore, but it is indeed the global climate change, the global warming. Even the the UN Secretary General mentioning no more global warming. Now we are approaching global climate boiling. It was his quote. How is the data? So this is the data was collected by World Meteorological Organization from all over the world, yeah, including from Indonesia. So actually, the warming trend continues. This graph showing the warming trend, the increase of temperature along the decades. Yeah. Starting from 1970s, the trend of the warming continues exponentially. It's not just linear, yeah, but exponentially. It was compared, or it is compared to the temperature before the revolution industry, or industrial revolution. Now, the accumulation of the warming, it has increased up to 1.2 degrees centigrade beyond the surface temperature before the industrial revolution. So now we can find as the impact that the extreme events is getting more and more frequent with the more and more longer duration, as well as more and more or the higher intensity. So the duration is getting longer, the frequency is getting higher, and the intensity also getting upward, getting increased sharply. So this is the fact. It is not the hallucination, or it is not the nightmare, but it is the fact. So our colleague in BMKG do the analysis for Indonesia. If we are not transforming the fossil fuels to the renewable energy or new energy, or if we are not mitigate the global warming, so in Indonesia, by the year of 2100, by the end of this century, the increase of the surface temperature up to 3.5 degrees centigrade. So it is triple times than nowadays. Nowadays we have pollution. Yeah, sorry, I should apologize for the delay. I have to combat, to coordinate with other ministers to combat for the pollution. So it is our task, our challenge. I'm sorry. By the way, if we business as usual, if we are not doing the mitigation, the increase of temperature will be triple time than now. So we do worry the extreme events not becoming extreme anymore. The intensity of extreme can be becoming normal weather every day for our next generations. So it is really the nightmare. How is the next impact? Next, please. Sorry, next, please. Well, this is the global rainfall anomaly in 2022, which occur across the countries. It's not only developing countries suffer from these hydrometeorological natural disasters, but also the developed country I don't know, UK is safe, I am not sure. But in Indonesia, we are not safe. We suffered from the wettest disaster, like flood, landslides, debris floods, yeah. The UK is somehow brown, so it's a bit dry, yeah. So the opposite, but no country can escape from the impact. It is global impact. Next slide, please. And the global water hotspots also occur across the planet Earth. Yeah, it's not only the developed country, not only developing countries suffer from that, but also the developed countries. It means the challenge is for all global communities. And the next slide, please. This is the most frightening. It is projected in 2050. We are going to have pressure on the food security. Global crisis of the food. The vulnerability is global. Even FAO predict that more than 500 million smallholders, farmers, which produce 80% of the world's food source, is the most vulnerable to climate change. So if in Indonesia we suffered from the food crisis, then we used to import from Philippines or Vietnam or Thailand. What happened with them? Even in India, Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, they suffer more than us. So we are lucky that we have the ocean. The ocean can somehow reduce the scarcity, reduce the severeness of the impact. So this is the future situation. What we are going to do, we must prevent this happen. We must do the mitigation. If our BMKG staff, just like me, like us, I'm afraid all of Indonesian people cannot be survived. If the knowledge is just like me now. So that's why it is a must. The youth should be the next generation of the angel to save Indonesia, to save the planet Earth, to save the global society. You must work harder and harder, not behind your instrument now, but you work harder and harder by studying, by analyzing all the data that you have been collected more than 40 years ago. So we have abundance of data. We have tsunami of data in our by studying abroad. I encourage, in BMKG we have about 70% of the staff in the age 40 years or below. So the majority of us is the millennials. But unfortunately, before this program was launched, the number of doctoral staff, less than 1%. We have 5,000 staff, and the number of doctoral staff last year or 2 years ago is only 40. So it was less than 1%. That make me headache. Wow, it's really nightmare for us. So that's why we decide must be 500. Why 500? This number is because of 500 is the 10% of our population, of the staff. So we consider the 10% can be the agent of change. So if can be more than 10%, that will be great, but should be no less than 10%. So that's the reason why we are so crazy, pushing every young people must go to study. Even I said, if you avoid to go study, don't worry. Which part of Indonesia that you feel very scary? They mentioned the name. So I said, don't worry, we will send you there. You can study there or to study UK. It's your option. This is the secret behind why more and more students. And now what is the impact of the youth going abroad? The senior say, we lose the junior. We need more human resources. Don't worry. The person who avoid to continue the study, you can replace the position of the younger which go abroad. And you know what happened? Most of the youth going to study abroad is out of Java. One is from Ranai. It was Prabu. The video was show that. Mbak Oke, could you show Ranai? Could you see where is Ranai? Mana Mbak Oke? Tayangkan Ranai. Ada? I just would like to show you where is the place. The place is very remote place. You know Ranai? It is far away from Indonesia, but still Indonesia. The red Ranai in between Kalimantan and Malaysia, yeah, Malaysia. It is the front line of Indonesia. I met him when it was the disaster in Natuna. It was in which month? Maybe October, yeah, October. I met him at night, yeah. It was dark, just small light, yeah. We have a discussion to encourage, because in Ranai there are how many youth? Quite about 10 more. How many young people? 12 young people. At night, yeah, it was almost 9 p.m. We talked together, we discussed about their problem and about the future problem. And I encouraged them to study abroad in October. Thanks God, now you're ready to live for UK. It's amazing. Oh, thank you very much, and thanks for that. And another example, one which has gone to study in UK, it's in University of College London. He is under LPDP program, I think. Can you show the video of him just to motivate the youth to study harder and harder? Ada Mbak?
Assalamualaikum Sobat BMKG.
It was
Saya
in October, ya?
Wakil Kepala BMKG. Hari ini kami sedang bertugas di Westfield, London, United Kingdom, bersama Dr. Nelly Florida, Kepala Pusdiklat BMKG. Dan di sebelah kanan saya hadir Mas Ali Aziz, awalnya adalah pengamat geofisika stasiun kelas 3 geofisika Banjarnegara.
Another remote area.
Ada di sini sekarang. Nah, nanti ada ceritanya. Silakan Mas Ali, ceritakan kenapa dari lereng gunung di Banjarnegara Anda bisa
From the mountains, remote area.
Sekarang saya sedang tugas belajar di London, Inggris, yaitu di University College London, mengambil jurusan Geophysical Hazard. Sedikit cerita, saya kuliah sekarang di London ini berkat beasiswa LPDP. Namun sebelum saya diterima oleh LPDP, saya juga sempat daftar New Zealand Scholarship di tahun 2020, namun gagal. Dan juga di tahun 2021, saya juga mendaftar beasiswa AS atau Australian award scholarship, tapi juga gagal. Dan alhamdulillah di tahun 2021 saya diterima oleh LPDP untuk bisa melanjutkan S2 di London, Inggris. Sedikit tips dari saya mungkin untuk teman-teman yang juga ingin mengikuti jejak saya untuk kuliah ke luar negeri ataupun di dalam negeri. Jangan pernah patah semangat apabila Anda pernah mengalami kegagalan dalam mendaftar suatu beasiswa. Namun jadikanlah hal itu pelajaran untuk bisa memperbaiki langkah kita ke depannya. Dan yang terakhir saya juga inginkan jangan patah semangat dan terus berdoa kepada Tuhan Yang Maha Kuasa supaya langkah-langkah kita dapat dimudahkan sehingga kita juga bisa menggapai apa yang sudah kita cita-citakan.
Oke, ya. Terima kasih. Jadi, sorry, it was in Indonesian, but basically he was also very remote area and he can survive. Hopefully, he almost graduated now, yeah. So for you, please, you can also follow him, yeah. And he learned English. It's not from the academic. He learned English from the English village in Pare, Kediri, for about a month, and then his IELTS was beyond 7. So. Yeah, so please, and he just spent less than 500,000 to get that achievement. So that's all, dear colleagues, Bapak, Ibu, the effort. So thanks so much for all of the support, and please don't lose your opportunity when you study in UK. Yes, indeed, you have to focus on your work, on your study, but don't forget, when I studied there during lunch break, we can have extracurricular. I can speak, I can have the skill for public speaking, how to convince people, how to advocate, because of the training there in UK. So there will be a lot of opportunity to improve your skill and capacity, even to improve your exposure to the global gates, global networks, yeah, global opportunity. So please be serious, yeah, work hard, yeah, and work smart, yeah. So thank you very much for all of you, and again, we do hope by this we can save, we can heal the world through our science and knowledge. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Excellency, honorable ladies and gentlemen, next we will have scholarship departure ceremony for BMKG PhD scholarship awardees to UK. And for this, we will invite all awardees start from Hasan Arif Effendi, PhD, University of Edinburgh, from Center for Earthquake Engineering, Geopotential and Time Code. Imaduddin Salma Fali, PhD, Newcastle University, from Center for Public Weather Services. Ritinya Oktono Frilna, PhD, University of Birmingham, Center for Earthquake and Tsunami. Margarita Haryanja, PhD, University of Birmingham, Bureau of Planning. Jan Firdaus Permadi, PhD, University of Exeter, Bandung Geophysical Station. Anistia Malinda Hidayat, PhD, University of Leeds, Center for Public Weather Services. Next, Fazrul Tadarang, Master Degree, University of Birmingham, Ketapang Meteorological Station. Hazel Ambri Permana, Master Degree, University of Edinburgh, from Center of Database. Indah Patrianti, Master Degree, University of East Anglia, Tanah Toraja Meteorological Station. M. Subagya Prihatmaja, Master Degree, University of Reading, East Sumba Meteorological Station. Nurvita Fatmasari, Master Degree, University of Leeds from Banjarnegara Geophysical Station. Prabu Aditya, Master Degree, University of Reading, Ranai Meteorological Station. Riko Dwiki Yudhistira, Master Degree, University of Reading, Anambas Island, Tarempa Meteorological Station. Satria Mitra Utama, Master Degree, University College London, Riau Climatological Station. Sally Brilliant Nurhandayani, Master Degree, University of Birmingham, Teluk Bayur Padang Meteorological Station. Zen Putri Alia Lestari, Master Degree, University of Reading, Bengkulu Meteorological Station. And from online, we have Ahmad Agus Widodo, PhD, Imperial College London, Pekanbaru Meteorological Station. Made Chris Adi Astra, PhD, University of Oxford, BMKG Regional Office 3, Badung, Bali. Vera Adrianita, PhD, University of Exeter, Kupang Climatological Station. Ardilia Oye Putri, Master Degree, University of Reading, Turnojoyo, Madura, Meteorological Station. Bayu Nugraha, Master Degree, University of Reading, Mimika, Papua Meteorological Station. Cakra Mahasurya Atmojo, Master Degree, University of Reading, Nusa Tenggara Barat Climatological Station. And the last one, Ilham Rosihan Fakturoni, Master Degree, University of Birmingham, from Sepinggan, Balikpapan Meteorological Station. And for this, we also invite to the stage His Excellency British Charge d'Affaires for Indonesia and Timor-Leste, the head of BMKG, Director of British Council, and the Executive Secretary of BMKG and deputies of BMKG to the stage for the ceremony. If we start from the head of BMKG, ceremonically we'll give to the awardees assignment letter for study from BMKG. All the young people from BMKG that ready to study for BMKG. Give big applause for all of them. Photo group, all the awardees, scholar, please help. take a group photo with the awardees. Give a big smile. UK is coming. And also for the group photo session next, we'll invite the representative of Director of LPDP Indonesia, the Head of Education of British Council, the Head of Education and Training BMKG, Head of Bureau for General Affairs and Human Resources BMKG, and Representative Director of the State College of Meteorology, Climatology and Geophysics to join to the stage for photo group. Thank you very much. And we ask the Excellency British Charge Affair for Indonesia and Timor-Leste, the head of BMKG and Director of British Council to stay on the stage. And we invite all awardees and guests of the stage. And we ask for Excellency British Charge Affair for Indonesia and Timor-Leste, the head of BMKG, Director of British Council to stay on the stage for our next event, exchanging of token of appreciation. Event exchange token of appreciation from BMKG to British Charge Affair for Indonesia and Timor-Leste, for BMKG to Director of British Council. Next, there's a token from British Embassy to BMKG. And also from British Council to BMKG. Thank you very much to His Excellency British Charge Affair for Indonesia and Timor-Leste, to the head of BMKG and Director of British Council. Our next agenda, there will be a video remark from representative of UK universities.
Hello. I would first like to thank BMKG for this opportunity to say a few words. My name is Sebastian Watt and I'm based at the University of Birmingham in the UK, where I am Head of Education in the School of Geography, Earth and Environmental Sciences. I've been leading the partnership with BMKG at Birmingham, and I would like to congratulate all of the BMKG scholars on securing their places at UK universities. I'm greatly looking forward to meeting those scholars who will be arriving in Birmingham, and I'm sure the same is true at other universities within the partnership. For us, this is a really exciting opportunity to build stronger connections with BMKG and with Indonesian scientists across the fields of meteorology, climatology and geophysics. From a personal perspective, this relationship has already opened up new horizons in cross-disciplinary and international scientific research and application, and I'm sure that it will continue to do so as it grows. I was lucky enough to visit Indonesia earlier this year in connection with my own research interests and to visit BMKG in Jakarta, and it was exciting to learn more about the range of work being undertaken across Indonesia and the potential that can build from this UK-Indonesian partnership. I hope that we can continue to seek opportunities as this programme develops and as all the BMKG scholars progress through these next stages in their career. So I'd just like to finish by wishing all the best to everyone who will be arriving in the UK soon, and I'm really looking forward to meeting some of you soon in Birmingham and to working with you in the coming years. Thank you.
Excellency, honorable ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our BMKG UK Student Scholarship Departure Ceremony. Thank you for your attendance about all guests offline and online. We hope this event will be an encouragement for other BMKG employees to continue their study. Amin. Thank you for your time. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For information, the committee already prepared lunch in front of this room, so we are welcome you to enjoy the lunch. And for the VIP, committee already prepared the lunch in auditorium lounge. Committee will direct all the VIP guests to the lunch area.